Today was another outing day in the chicken run for our 5 chicks. I tried the same training again, placing them first inside the chicken coop so they could practice coming out into the run through the door and walking down the staircase. Most of them did very well. They came out quickly and made their way down with surprising ease, almost elegantly, all except Blackberry. She still took much longer than the others, and instead of simply taking the staircase, once she emerged from the chicken coop, she flew all the way over toward the hardware mesh door of the chicken run, covering quite a distance before landing, or perhaps partly hitting the ground there. It would have been quite a show, if not for our continuing concern about her neurological problem. We still sometimes catch her standing quietly, with her neck tilted and her left eye closed. She still spins too, especially when she feels anxious, alarmed, or left behind by the others. Maybe that is part of why it takes her longer to come out of the coop. She seems to need more time to orient herself, or to reorient herself, even in a place she has already experienced. Sometimes I wonder whether each situation feels new to her all over again. Maybe her memory is not as steady as the others, or maybe she simply processes the world more slowly. Whatever the reason, we feel fortunate that this flock seems to be a peaceful one. No one is an obvious bully now, apart from that first day when one of the white leghorns was pecking at the black chicks. So even with her visible difficulties, Blackberry is still growing alongside the rest, and that feels like no small thing. After that early episode, there was not much drama today. They were simply being themselves, running around, pecking, scratching, and chasing one another whenever one of them happened to find something that seemed special. My mother hung a bunch of flowering arugula branches on the fence, and that kept them excited for quite a while. They worked on the lower parts first, then jumped hard to reach the upper portions, stretching and fluttering with real determination. I am very glad that we still have plenty of arugula growing in the garden. We ourselves did not eat much of this vegetable this year, since we had many other greens to enjoy. But now it seems there was a good reason for that. The chicks have given our arugula a new purpose. It turned into almost a full day of outdoor excursion and freedom for them. We did not gather them back until around 7 p.m. By then, they had spent nearly the whole day in the run, exploring, foraging, dust bathing, chasing, jumping, and simply being chicks in a world much larger than the cardboard box where this journey began. I hope they will have a good night's sleep. Thank you for watching. If this was helpful or inspiring, please give it a like, share, subscribe, and tell me what you're growing in the comments. See you next time in the garden.